I don't have settle left in me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have settle left in me. Like, if you just look or think back at all that you've lost, all that you've given up, the peace you didn't have, the joy you didn't have, the relationships that suffered or that you lost because of toxic people, I don't have settle left in me. And the person doesn't even have to be toxic, but anywhere where you're settling because you don't see yourself as worthy enough, good enough, you don't think anyone's going to meet your standards. Like, we're too grown for that. It's 2023. And you have to be like, I don't have settle left in me. If you can't say that with your full heart, with your full attitude and your neck rolling, you don't need to be out here dating in 2023. Because at this point, we have to have learned something. At this point, we have had to have grown past some things. And if we're still healing, and if we're still hurting, if we're still looking down on ourselves and not valuing ourselves enough to be able to say, this is who I am, this is what I come with, this is my history. And in spite of that, I'm still worthy because you have history too. And at the end of the day, we're all human. And at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. And at the end of the day, if we're all really grown, we're learning from that and we're becoming better. And I don't have to explain that to you because you should see it in the way that I talk and the way that I carry myself. I don't have settle left in me. And some people are some toxic people, they're going to say, oh, well, she's bitter or she's the angry black woman. At some point, you have to not care. Like when you get grown, like there's like where you're grown, but you ain't grown. You know what I mean? In your 20s, whatever. But once you get in your late 30s, getting up to 40, like you should have lost enough, learned enough, grew through enough, been through enough. We shouldn't have to go through so much to learn. And sometimes we're just hard-headed, sometimes we're just stubborn. But you don't want to be 80 years old, 70 years old, 60 years old, talking about he still has trauma. He has PTSD from the military. I know people like this. I know people who've been through 50 years of trauma and they still can't let it go. And R.C. Blake, he said, at some point, you're not a victim, you're a volunteer. Because when you know better, when you learn better, when you understand what abuse is, when you understand what toxic people do, when you understand that they're not going to change and you have to be the change, but you refuse to because you want to keep holding on to fantasy. I don't have no more settle in me. If you aren't coming with respect, if you're not coming with peace, if you're not coming with healing, if you're not coming with good intentions, then don't come at all. And honestly, you can't even say that because people are going to come. Roach is going to come to a steak dinner. Rats is going to come to a steak dinner. But so also will somebody who's worthy of that steak dinner. And you have to be able to look at that person and be like, no, they're not consistent. No, they got anger itches. Oh, no, something is not right. Oh, something is just not flowing. Something. And you don't even have to know what that something is. You just got to know that something. And you got to know that your life is something enough to value, to not play with it, to let that something that you don't know, that you ain't going to 5, 10, 20 years down the road. It ain't worth it, sis. It ain't worth it, sis. It ain't worth it, queen. I don't have no more settle left in me. It costs too much. My identity, my worth, my value, the way I see myself, relationships, time that I can't get back, wealth that I should have built but didn't because I was being stressed out worrying about someone else's grown son. I don't have no more settle in me. So that means if I have to be alone forever, I'm going to be alone with me because I love me. I didn't used to love me. I didn't know what loving me was. But I thought I knew how to love others. No, you knew how to let other people walk over you. You knew how to let other people take advantage of you. You knew how to trust others so much that you didn't even protect yourself because you thought it was their job to protect you because they loved you. Boo, it's your job to protect you. It's called self-preservation. One of the 4 Eyes of Self-Love in my new book, Love Yourself Again. No, self-preservation. You got to know when to preserve yourself, when it's time to go. Oh, you don't trust me. Oh, you're jealous. Oh, you want to make sly comments about me. Like it's funny, underhanded comment. All these little things, these are all little red flags you got to watch. But you got to be like, I don't play about me. You got to do the crazy eye. You can get your crazy eye on. So you can be serious about yours. Because we are so serious about the toxic people. We are so serious about holding on to something that's harming us, hurting us, causing all kind of loss. You're looking like a fool. Lost everything you got. About to get evicted. Don't got a car. Took all your money. We are so serious about that when we be in those relationships. We be about to fight somebody over that relationship. Fight somebody. But when are you going to fight somebody about you? And not, you don't got to fight with your hands. We too grown for that. We ain't do that. We classy over here. But like, where you like, I don't play about me. Okay? I don't play about me. You see, because you got it. Like, sometimes you just got to get real with yourself. Hold on. I'm on the video. Hold on. When I'm done, okay? Go over there. Go over there. You got to be like, I don't play about me. And not just with your words, because I did that for a long time. I don't play about me. But he left every time he wanted to leave. But he did what he wanted to do. But he still talked crazy to me. But he still never gave me what I needed. That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, Dad, tell me what you do.
I'm sorry if my kids are loud, y'all. But 2023, I don't play about me. 2023, I don't play about me. And if you got to be alone and love it. Be alone and love it. Give yourself everything that you never got that you wish they gave you. Do everything for yourself that you wish they would have did for you. Write yourself love letters. Take yourself on a walk. Make yourself a bubble bath with candlelight. Love yourself first. And if you need help, get the series. I love you. I'm going to get off the phone because all this noise is noising. And these kids are doing kids. So I love y'all. Watch this message 2 or 3 more times. Let it play in the background. Send it to your friend, to your mama, to your auntie, to whoever needs to hear this. But I don't have no more settle left in me. Y'all, I don't have, wherever you're at, say it. I don't have no more settle left in me. And in 2023, I don't play about me. I'll see y'all next time.